what's up guys? Welcome to DCA. I'm Jay, back again with another cryptocurrency market update. Guys, if you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky. Do not trade with more than you're willing to lose. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase, a little bit of everywhere. Links for the exchanges I'm trading at will be in the description. Sign up with those links. You will get deposit bonuses and all kinds of other cool stuff. If you guys are new to trading, you're interested in learning how to trade, or you already know how to trade and you're looking for a signal group, you're looking for some trading tools to overlay your charts, kind of give you a little bit of an edge on the market, you guys need to join the DCA Patreon, join my tier trading with the view. And for $25 a month, you're going to get all the tools that I've made for the DCA Patreons. You're going to get access to all the private locked channels inside of our Discord that are signal groups. We have bots. We have all kinds of cool stuff going on. So definitely take advantage of the Patreon. Pretty cheap for all that stuff. And if you guys are looking for some kick-ass cryptocurrency merchandise or some great taste in coffee, you need to head over to DogeLord.com or DogeLordApparel.com for the clothes and DogeLord coffee. Also guys, go check out DCAadventure.com. Go over there, and it's our website now, so we opened that up, but you'll be able to go to the events page, I do believe, and sign up for the Aeon poker event, the 6th annual, I do believe. So if you're into playing poker, there's all kinds of bounties. You knock people out, you win a prize, and obviously if you win the poker match, you're gonna win all kinds of Aeon, I think some DogeLord coffee, a month subscription, I think, to Discord maybe. Let me get over here to live chat. What up, MC? What up, some goblin? DogeLord Coffee, Doom Miner, Sonya Near, Crypto Dave, how you guys doing? Appreciate y'all for stopping in. Been a super long day for me, so I decided to turn the lights down a little bit. No camera tonight, guys. It's I got all the lights turned down dark. I can see a lot better too. I might start doing this. I usually have lights on and everything's bright. Let's jump right on over to CoinGecko, my favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. And you guys can see, everybody knows over the last week, Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrencies have been kicking ass. Bitcoin's up 11.6% for the week, coming in at $47,173. Ethereum up 14% for the last week, coming in at $3,336. Tether almost breaking even. It's 99 cents. BNB is up $431. XRP not really doing much, but it is sitting at 85 cents. Terra making moves. So I mean, we're pretty green all over. Stable coins, guys, are going to be red. That's how it is. Stable coins are green, everything else is red. A lot of 20, a lot of 30% moves. So doing good. Stock market is roaring too. We got guys in the Discord kicking ass in the stock market right now. What up, Oz? Whose question you talking about, DogeLord? Careful, dark mode is addictive. Yeah, it is crazy how much better the screens look. Like I said, I normally don't do dark that much, but I'm sitting in the living room with the wife on my laptop. You know, it's dark up there, but when I'm down here on the main setup, it's I got this like 8-foot long LED light that hangs up above me, and I mean, it just lights everything up. So we're going to hop right over to TradingView. This is where I do all my technical analysis, all my crayon drawings on the charts. This is where it happens. This is where I make all the tools for the DCA Patreons. You're looking at them, looking at one of them right now on the bottom of the screen here. This is a DCA oscillator. It's got all kinds of different indicators all compiled into one. So that way, one click of a button, you can see multiple different things instead of having to turn on each individual indicator, setting up everything exactly the way that you like it. You got this right here. But anyways, we are looking at Brave new coin liquid index for Bitcoin. This is pretty much taking an aggregated price from a ton of different major exchanges, puts it all into one, and this is the chart we get. I use this chart a lot if I'm looking way back in history, and definitely if like looking at the daily, weekly, or monthly. Looking at Brave new coin liquid index for Bitcoin, the ticker is BLX. You cannot look at any time frame under the daily. This is a very good chart to look at when you're looking at Bitcoin overall for like a macro standpoint or trying to go back in history. But looking at it right here, there's an important moving average that we got here in red. This is the 200 moving average. We are on a 3-day chart. If you are in the Patreon group, you have this tool, this DCA, simple moving average crossover script, smooth moving average, vice versa, whatever you want to call it. But this tool you will get in the Patreon group. Turn this tool on, you will see exactly what I'm seeing on these moving averages. But on a 3-day chart, what is very interesting, the price actions never ever hit the 200 moving average and ever survived. If we've ever came down and hit the 200 moving average on a 3-day chart, we've went underneath of it, used it as support for a little bit, broke underneath of it, and then acted as resistance. So you can see here back in 2014, we used it as support a little bit, we broke underneath, bam, we're acting as resistance, we're respecting resistance, and then we take a crap. All right, we take a pretty good dump there. We fast forward 4 years, we go over to 2018, 2019-ish. We come down, we hit that 200 moving average on a 3-day chart. We act as support for quite a while, but then we end up breaking through and boom, we get another big dump. We go over to 2020, a couple years later, same thing again. We hit this 200 moving average. It's respected as support for the most part. We did make a move up, but then we ended up coming crashing right back down underneath that 200. So now if we go here to current and we look at it, we've been riding on this 200 moving average for all kinds of days, almost for all of 22, or yeah, all of 22. So far, we have been riding on this line. So we know that every time we test support, guys, it's going to get weaker, and weaker. Are we going to do like we did the last 3 times? Because remember, it's never hit the line and not went underneath of it. Ever. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen. Where are the important areas that we are looking for on Bitcoin right now before we're thinking of taking a leg up? There's very important support and resistance. I think we need to get above, we need to close above 47, 48,000, and then take a shot at 50 to 53,000. If we can get up above 53,000 and close, I think Bitcoin's going to take off. There's not going to be very much resistance after 53,000. 53,000 is right up around this area in here. So you got this little bit of resistance and this little bit of resistance. Not that much when you know how Bitcoin moves. Another thing to kind of notice, we do got the same exact pattern going on. It looks like a head and shoulders, right? Get the little dump, and then we're we rock it up. So now we got another head and shoulders right beside it. Maybe we're going to come down. We did our rocket. Maybe we're going to plummet again. 200-day move, or the 200 moving average on a 3-day chart. Definitely pull this up. Be watching it. Not quite in the overbought area yet with the oscillator. It is creeping up there though. It's at 52.12-ish. So, you know, a little bit higher, it gets up into this range, you're going to start seeing red triangles, red dots. Something to just watch on Bitcoin on a 3-day chart with the moving averages. Like I said, pull your 200 up. Patreons, you guys have this tool, just pull this up. Your line will be red. It's the one that we're watching. We're going to go over to the daily. Now in the Discord, we've been talking about this area, and we came right up to the 200-day moving average. And so far, we're rejecting off of it. So far, it is acting as resistance. Now, note here that we do have a bearish crossover on the moving average. 21 crossed over the 50 on the 27th of March. So we did get a bullish, I'm sorry, that's a bullish cross. We got a bullish cross on the 27th of March. 21 crossed over the 50. Very good reason for this run. I'm still not convinced that we should be getting comfortable saying we're bullish, right, guys? Because we all know how this works. Anybody that's been in cryptocurrency for the last 3 or 4 years knows exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody gets excited, like right over here. We're all excited, and then boom, take you down for a 30% drop. And definitely be thinking about squeezes. If we get a squeeze on the longs, you know what I mean, and they have to cover. If there's a ton of people longing, they're gonna have to cover, and it's just gonna drive the price up more. And same with people shorting. If there's people shorting up here at this 200-day moving average, the same thing can happen. We could get a squeeze and price could plummet. Popping ain't easy. What up, Tech Man? What up, Ralph Cooper? What up, Glenn G? Month subscription. Is it that DogeLord for the Aeon bounty? What's first, second, and third? I know you get coffee, but is it like a month subscription of coffee, or what is it exactly? I still got to sign up. Nope, going down. Just my 2 cents. That's what I think too, Ralph. I'm taking profits on most of the stuff. Like I said, I'm not convinced yet. We're gonna draw in some support and resistance boxes. Now you can see here on the daily oscillator. Now we are way up in the overbought area. Like we're way up here, right? Like you can look all the way back through the history of Bitcoin on this oscillator, and it's not very many times that we've really had waves all the way up here, where we've had momentum all the way up here. And when we have, momentum is just taking a steep decline. So just be very careful. You guys that have the oscillator, have these this tool, this is the best time to use it in big pumps like this. This thing is reading momentum like crazy, this oscillator. So you're going to be able to see when momentum leaves. When momentum clips off and we get the waves that clip the top, like back here, the light blue clips off the top of the dark blue, that's when we know momentum's gone. Take your profits. I started taking profits yesterday. I do have a little bit of Bitcoin though. I think I might sell in my trading account. So we all know that 200-day is acting as resistance. We're going to be a little generous. So our first area, the first part of that resistance is going to start right around 48,200-ish. And then the top of that box, the top of the resistance area, is going to be at 53,273. Our support area, which so far we've done pretty good. A couple more daily closes on support, and we're going to take a shot at the next leg. Now we want to see us get up here. If we actually go to Bitcoin real quick, you guys will see what I have drawn on there. So this was the box of support. I posted this in Discord. Now see on the regular Bitcoin, so now we're on Bitcoin USD Coinbase chart. Our oscillator's already printed a small top, right? We just printed a new daily candle. Our new daily candle is only a little over an hour old. And you guys can see that we have already on this chart rejected that 200-day moving average, and we're already coming down with a red candle. So just be watching. We need to stay in this support box. We don't want to break underneath of this support. We don't want no daily candle closing underneath this box of support. If that happens, definitely be looking for a retest of the 42,000. You could even say all the way down to down here to the 37,000 would be a wick down. Still trading on this trend. Still got a nice little trend line going right here. It is acting as support as well. Right there's the link, guys. The DogeLord just posted. Go download Poker Stars on your computer, on your phone, whatever you guys want to do. Click this link and join up. This is free poker tournament, but all kinds of crypto to win. So yeah, 20k Aeon is rough. Oh damn! So it's roughly a little over $2 grand. Is that for first place? That is awesome. That is awesome. And I think second's like 10,000 Aeon, ain't it? So you're looking at $1 grand. I mean, that's pretty damn good. That's really damn good. So just make sure you guys notice this when looking at different Bitcoin charts, how different things can be, because we'll go over to bring cake back. We're gonna bring BLX up and I'll show you that. Our oscillator has not printed a top yet. But if you go to regular Bitcoin Coinbase, our oscillator's printed a top. Boom, it said right there. Sell. Momentum clipped off. This is like, this just happened. So, I mean, the script just printed all this stuff. This wasn't here probably an hour ago. So just to show you how good the tool is, like I said, don't ever rely on stuff like this. Don't ever rely on oscillator. Don't ever rely on RSI as 100%. You just don't use the tools like that. They're just there to make you make a better educated decision. Just because it did print a top here doesn't mean that you automatically sell. All right, that's all I'm saying. Just make sure that you have confirmation. We get the top right here. It prints a circle, says, hey, there's a small top, small sell, whatever you want to take that as. Where's our confirmation? Well, our confirmation is up here where we rejected on 2 daily candles on the 200-day moving average. So that's our confirmation. That's saying, okay, probably could take a short trade here. But again, we're really tight in the zone here with support and resistance, so we might just bounce around and do this squiggly bullshit like I got drawn right here. Very possible it does that, and that's not really where you want to be trading. That's a bad trading area. You should probably sit on your hands when inside of that. You almost kind of want to wait till a good pattern forms, or we make support. We did reject there, but we still closed above the box of support, so that's a rejection, but then we respected. We rejected, then we respected. So next couple days, one of them lines is gonna break. You got to make sure you're on the right side of the line, right side of the box. Some goblin, could we see Terra Luna? Just got aware of an artificial intelligence trader, and that bot has been buying up lots of Luna. Yeah, dude, Luna has been seriously kicking ass. It's been going up a lot. So DogeLord coffee. First is 20,000 Aeon 2-pound bag of your choice of coffee at DogeLord Coffee plus winter t-shirt. Holy snap. Second place is 15,000 Aeon 2-pound bag of your choice of coffee at DogeLordCoffee.com. Third place is 10,000 Aeon 2-pound bag of your choice of coffee at DogeLordCoffee.com. 1,000 third, that is wild. Yes, it is. $1,000 for third place. 1,500 or 1,200 for second. Either or is still pretty dang good, right? That is awesome. So go join, go click the link, guys. Go join the poker contest. That's a lot of money. That's not even counting all the bounties. There's like, what, 15 or 20 different bounties that are worth quite a bit of Aeon too, like 500 Aeon, I think, per bounty. So you could, you could potentially win the poker tournament and knock out like 10 people in the bounty and make $3,000. Absolutely, Sonia. And it's not the DCA poker tournament, Aeon. We just host it. DCA is hosting it, I do believe. Aeon is the one that's actually putting the event on. You know Yashnik, he used to come on Friday nights with us. He's the one pretty much making all that happen. And then DogeLord puts a lot of stuff into it. I mean, as you can see, all that coffee, the free t-shirt and stuff like that. So it's a ton of value put into them kind of things. So guys, make sure that you pay attention to that with Bitcoin. We're going to look at the weekly real fast. We're going to try to keep these videos to an hour. It's messing up our algorithm when we go way off. Like I've been doing like 2-hour live streams, so we're going to try to keep it at an hour, maybe a little over depending on where we're at. So now on the weekly, get rid of my crayon drawings. So now on the weekly, guys, remember on the daily we had a bullish cross on the 21 and 50. Well, on the weekly we have a bearish cross where the 21 is crossing under the 50-week moving average. What do we do when these crosses happen? Normally on a bearish cross we're pumping before we're dumping, and vice versa. On a bullish cross we're dumping before we're pumping. So it's we'll see what's gonna happen here. Very interesting. That's another bearish reason why I don't think that this little run-up's gonna hold. I think we're gonna go back down a little bit for sure. You guys now are enlightened with the areas we don't want to go below, and you know the areas that we need to get up above to take a shot at another new all-time high. Like I said, 53,000, anywhere from 50 to 53. We want a couple daily candle closes above that area. Definitely don't want to close anywhere below the $40,000 area. If that happens, we're going to see 30,000. Jump over to Ethereum real quick. Ethereum, it's still underneath that 21-week moving average. It got way up above it. We got 4 days, 23 hours left in the weekly candle, so pay attention to this. We want the candle to get up above. That candle body's got to get back up above that 21-week moving average. That'd be a bullish sign. Once we get up above it, close up above it, it starts acting as support. So definitely, if it can do that and get back above there, Ethereum is going to be making another new all-time high. This is not that significant of an area of resistance, I would say. In my opinion, I would feel that it's going to break through there if it gets enough momentum to get up here. On the daily, Ethereum's looking just like Bitcoin. We hit that 200-day moving average. We got a bullish cross over here. 21 crossed over the 50, so that's a bullish cross. Did reject. Now we're starting to come down. The oscillator is printing a red dot, so we do got a red dot today. Like I said, this daily candle's just over an hour old, hour and a half old. Oh, dang, Tech Man, hell yeah. He placed in the last poker tournament and won Trivia 2. That's right. I think the longest I ever made it was like an hour. Made it an hour playing and then got knocked out. 22 bounties for 500A on each. Dude, that's insane. That is insane. There was a big turnout at the last one. There was a ton of people playing in it. Let's take a look at the good old Litecoin. If there's anything you guys want to look at, I know we're going to look at Luna here real quick, but to keep these under an hour, I'm already almost a half hour in. It doesn't seem like I've been on that long, but throw some coins out there. We'll take a quick look at them real quick for you guys. Litecoin did get a bullish cross. 21 is over the 50-day moving average, but it is hitting some heavy resistance up here. And Litecoin, I've been telling you guys, it's one of the craziest charts when it comes to levels of support and resistance. So it does got a big area right around where it's at current, right around 117 up to the area of 132. So you want to see it kind of bounce around inside this box, close a couple times inside the box, get to the top of the box, close a couple times, make support at the top. It's probably gonna get up there to that 200-day moving average, right around 137. Now remember, guys, every day these moving averages move. So because today it's at 137.20, tomorrow it may be at 136.80. Just make sure you pay attention. Earn 1,250A on, hell yeah. I got the top 50 and also took out 2 bounties. That's awesome, Tanes. Yes, Sonia, scroll up in the live chat. You'll see the link up there. I'm going to hang on 1 second. There we go. Litecoin does have a decent area of support underneath of it, and the area of support starting for Litecoin is almost at the 113, 114 area down to the 21 and 50-day moving average, right around 103. So hopefully Litecoin will stay above 100 at least to make a nice floor of support. We may reject here and come all the way back down to that area. We are in the overbought on the oscillator, and it did print a top or small sell, however you want to decipher that. But we're probably going to see some down moves. Luna. Luna will go to Binance. Now Luna, dude, has been going up and up and up. I mean, it's like this right here is the worst dump Luna's had. Luna's just been kicking ass since it came out. Wish I would have got into this. I was told about it a long time ago to buy this, and never did. Like all the way back here. It hits the 200-day moving average, is underneath of it quite a long time. When you get into the new discovery zone for an asset like Luna is right now, Luna's at an all-time high. So it's in a discovery period, you know what I mean? And it's really hard to say where it's gonna go, right? Like, we can kind of measure old moves and kind of go off that way, but in this sense, it's I can tell you where support is. I can tell you where to be looking for support. If it were me, I would sell 75% of what I'm holding right now, and then just hold that 25% in case it does go to the moon. But I would be selling 75% now, and I'd be buying back at the first significant area of support. Right through there. So I mean, the bottom would be about $87. It'd probably stop right around $90, $93, somewhere in there. Be looking for support there. You can notice that there was a double top. So we had a top here and a top here. Boom, those are bearish. Come down, hit them 21-day moving average just like it's supposed to. Now, when Bitcoin does this, when a Bitcoin chart looks like this on the daily, so Bitcoin daily moving averages need to be set up like this for us to be in a bull market and be like totally excited, right? 21 needs to be on top, the 50 needs to be in the middle, and your 200 needs to be on the bottom. Price action needs to be trading above the 200-day moving average. This is a picture perfect bullish chart. This is where we're looking to buy. This is these are the areas, you guys, when the moving averages are all fucked up, right? And the 200 is on top over here, the 50's in the middle, the 21's on the bottom. We're trading under the 200-day moving average. It's too screwed up here, guys. It's too noisy. This is a no trade zone. This is where you're sitting on your hands. You're just watching, right? You're watching. Then what's happened? You're waiting for confirmation to start buying. We get up above the 200 and break it. Right here, you could have entered a trade. Although I probably wouldn't have entered there. I probably would have waited for a golden cross like here. And I probably would have entered somewhere in here. But I still would have killed it, right? Still would have killed it. So as of right now, on a daily, Luna is still looking very awesome, very strong. Same with the weekly. Weekly's looking strong. Price discovery zones, though, they're really hard to determine what's going to go on. It's hard to take a guess. All you need is a little bit of volume, and this thing can keep going. It just needs a little bit of volume. There's nothing holding it back. No resistance. There's no sell walls to be looking at. So everybody pump A on. That's right. What up, Pocket Change? Well, I'm glad you're here now. Glad you're here now. Yeah, but Luna is kicking some serious butt. Now, my buddy Ninja, he's in the DCA Patreon. He has been looking at comp. So I went over, took a look at the chart, and it was surprisingly set up very great. If you notice here, what I drew for the DCA Patreons, this is the only box of resistance, right? This is not very significant through here. This is not very strong. Even better on a daily chart, you can see it. This is not that big of an area, right? So if comp can get through here, close a couple times, make support, respect it, make it to the next leg, this whole area right here in the middle, there's nothing there. There's nothing really going to stop it from taking off. It could possibly go all the way up to the 200-day moving average, right around $225. Again, remember, guys, just because today's 225 don't mean tomorrow it might be 220. Every day the moving average moves. You're looking at a 3-day chart. Every 3 days that moving average will move. Same, it goes with every time frame, right? So every week the line's going to move a little bit. So just because I'm telling you that it's 225 here, that's not set in stone. So make sure if you're trading this, you're watching the moving average. Is it not letting you sign up for the poker tournament, Sonya? That's right, Pocket Change, and I bet you've made up for that, huh, by holding out. Here is a stock that I've been not a stock, this is a crypto, I'm sorry, XNL, this is Chronicle, this is a metaverse token, I do believe. I am trading this, I am in an active trade right now. I bought down here at the bottom of the channel. We made it all the way up to that 21-day moving average. We have rejected off of it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and now we're coming back down to this top part of the pattern. As long as I can keep support right here on this, I'm going to stick with the trade. We break back in the pattern, I'm going to go ahead and exit my trade. I'm at a break even. This was being greedy in my case. I was being greedy on this trade. I was really expecting it to break through that 21. I mean, this is a freaking bottom right here. There is no more information to look at on this thing. So with the information provided, this thing made a bottom. I definitely thought it was going to get a bigger bounce than this. So I should have taken profit at the 21. That would have been really good profit on my part. I mean, I'm still in decent profit, but still could have been way better. But this is what you get for being greedy. I mean, this is a perfect example. Is exactly what I was doing. I knew better. I knew I should have just taken the profit. What more confirmation do you need than 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections? I mean, how many freaking times has it got to happen before you are like, oh shit. Yeah, we better look at Flux. I seen that it was listed on Binance. Is it listed on Coinbase yet? Pocket change. I'm even now, waiting for it to go up. I mean, if just what you need to do now, pocket change, is just move them stop losses up to your, you know, like maybe -5% or something. I'm not convinced in any way, shape, or form right now with Bitcoin going up. Until it gets above 53,000 and closes, I'm very skeptical. I still feel like there's way too many bearish things in the chart and not enough bullish. So in my opinion, I'm saying it's probably going to go down. Everybody's going to be excited. Everybody thinks this is going to go to the moon. And then Powie right in the kisser. You know what I'm saying? Not listed on Coinbase yet. That's, you know, because I got lucky with Ape. So I normally never pay attention to when I get a notification that a coin has been listed to Coinbase or Binance, because most of the time those things have been listed other places, and all the big whales that want that shit have already got it. They're already holding it. So it's not really going to move like it used to 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago when a coin got listed on Binance, I mean, it really pumped. It was like stupid 200-300% pumps. Not saying they don't do that now, but it's not, they're not doing it as much as it did back 3 or 4 years ago, you know what I mean? So to get a notification now, I don't even pay attention to it. And for some reason, the Ape thing came across my screen and I went right in immediately, scooped it up at $9, and still holding it. Yes, Glenn G. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of them that's like that. You can see it on there, you can follow it, but you can't trade it. Well, pocket change, I mean, really, if you're just spot trading, it's not that, you know what I mean? If you're just literally, you know, it's not going to kill you. Spot trading, it would literally have to go to 0 almost for you to lose all of it. But yeah, put them stops in. Use the moving averages. You get a 50 and a 21 on there. You look at the daily chart, buy and sell every time we get close to it. Probably going to be, oh, Binance actually has quite a bit of information on there for it just getting listed. Resistance, right now it is running into resistance right here. We're gonna be generous here and go all the way up to the top of that. A little more touches. So 197 is the top of that box, or the beginning of the box. 259 is the top of the box. Did get a bullish cross. 21 is crossed over the 50-day moving average on Flux, so that is bullish. This is not that significant, you guys. This is not really enough to say, okay, it's probably going to reject here and be done. It'll probably take a little break, take a little breather, consolidate, go sideways a little bit. But I bet you Flux will get up here. It'll get back up here to the 250. Again, this is not significant. We are in the overbought on the oscillator. Keep that in mind. VWAP is above 0. That's good. VWAP's above 0. You want to be holding the asset. Money flow, index wave, smart money, whatever you want to call it, it is red. So we shall see. I'm not even going to really look at the weekly. There ain't going to be nothing there to look at yet, unless we go chart it somewhere else. Ooh, All right, so on the weekly for Flux at KuCoin, above the 21-week moving average. 4 days, 23 hours left in the weekly candle close. As long as we're above that 21-week moving average, that's bullish. We'll definitely be taking our shots at that 225 area, 230. VWAP just broke zero. Momentum is starting to come down. So, like I said, guys, that's a couple more good reasons why this thing is probably going to go up above, like I said, into that 230. And we'll take a 250, take a shot at that new all-time high. Mining Flux is where it's at, though. Like, it's pretty damn profitable right now to be mining Flux, if I'm not mistaken, right? I tried to mine Flux one time. My shit got so hot. I was like, oh my god, I'm new. I don't know what to do. I thought I was going to catch a house on fire, so I had to stop doing it. Now that I'm a little bit more seasoned with overclocking and stuff, I might try it again. But damn, that was scary. Alright guys, we got 20 more minutes. Is there anything y'all want to look at real quick? Flux hit $5 when I was watching from $1.08. Damn, Golden Wolf, that's crazy. What plaque is lost? Did I miss something? Damn, Tanes. Now that is badass. Mining Flux and running 2 nodes. So, profit's definitely good then, huh? Ooh. That's not good. Sonya Near, Cardano. Before we look at Cardano, I want to show you guys a couple new things that TradingView has implemented into the UI. Makes this a lot easier for people who don't know how to get, don't know how to really use the user interface, and they don't know how to get to indicators, they don't know how to pull certain stuff up. So if you're like brand new to TradingView, definitely use my link in the description if you don't already have an account. Go make an account, use the free version. My tools work on the free version. That's all you really need. But anyways, go make an account. If you are completely new and you don't know how to get to like MACD and RSI and do all that stuff, there's this little box up here. It's got four squares on it. You're going to click that. You got volume moving average times 3. So this is kind of like the smoothed or simple moving average script that I have. This is going to put 3 moving averages on there for you. You can go in the settings and change it. I'll click it and show you what it does. Boom, boom, boom. Adds those on there. Almost like a Bollinger Band. The only thing I don't like, now remember too guys, a lot of this stuff is beta. So don't rely on it as much as like you would rely on something that I made or AstroPark made. They're just beta. I've looked at a lot of these and a lot of them are fucked up. So play around with them, learn how to use them. Then when they come out of beta, it'll be a lot better. Displaced EMA. This is you can like I said, you can go in and change this. So this is the 20 EMA, exponential moving average. You got the MA exponential ribbon. This is kind of like the DCA ribbon that we have. This one's a little bit slower. It uses different moving averages than what I'm using. So this is just a tidbit slower. Mine's a little bit faster. I'd have moving averages up here on these candles as well. But it's still pretty neat. It's still awesome that you can access this without having, like before when I first started on TradingView, to get a ribbon like this, you had to do all this manually. There was no such bullshit just where you clicked a button and boom, it was there. Like you had to do it all manually. So to me, it's like really awesome. To you guys, it might not be like so cool, but I'm like, man, they're really stepping their shit up here. take you a freaking month to code a goddamn EMA ribbon, you know what I mean? But all kinds of good stuff. Volume automatically comes up on most of them. Okay, and then here's another cool thing. So if you click your indicator tab and you go down here to technicals, you can go up here to the top. You got indicators, you got strategies, all right? Bar up, Bollinger Band strategy, Bollinger Band, blah, 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 blah. You got volume. Now, I have volume profile, visible range. This is where it puts the volume on the side here. You have to have the paid subscription to get this one. I don't know about any of the other ones. Chart patterns. Chart patterns are pretty cool. It has bearish flags, bullish flags, double tops, double bottoms, Elliott wave, head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. Has all of it, you guys, right? Has all the important ones. Remember, this is in beta. This shit is not that spot on. So just keep that in mind if you're using this. But I recommend using it. It'll get you used to recognizing double tops, double bottoms, pennant patterns, bull flags, bear flags, right? Candlestick patterns over here. Dojis, you know, you can click this on and it'll tell you where there's dojis at. See if it'll do it. Boom. So right here it told us that's a doji. Boom, here it told us that's a doji. Well, what about this one? You know, what about this one? So just something cool that you guys will be able to utilize. Now I'm going to talk to DogeLord. I'm going to start making 10-minute shorts. All right, they're going to be just short 10-minute videos. I'm going to pick one topic. So like I might pick Pionex, right? That's a bot trading exchange. I'm going to go through and make 6,842,342 10-minute videos of the millions of different things Pionex has to offer, right? Because if anybody trades over there, they know there's so much stuff going on. So much stuff going on. So I'm going to do these 10-minute shorts, so be on the lookout for those. It's going to take me quite a bit, though, to get ready for that. I got to make a spreadsheet on the exact order of things I want to do, so all the videos go in order. And oh no, and see, the phone died. Being able to tell these stories to the newer peeps makes me OG, right? We're definitely OG. I feel like we are, you know. If you were in Bitcoin before the $20,000 run up, to me that's OG, right? I was messing with Bitcoin. I started my first Bitcoin purchase was when Bitcoin was $1,800. Damn, that sucks, Tech Man. That sucks. We're going to take a look at Ethereum Classic. I sure do love Ethereum Classic. I'm actually building another mining rig right now as we speak to mine it. Go over to the daily. We need to turn on my indicators again. So Ethereum Classic hitting resistance right now. We're hitting it right now. And it's a lot of it. That's a pretty big area. And then it even goes again up on top. There's another area that starts. So it's going to be a fight for Ethereum Classic to get any higher than this. If it gets up on top of this box, above 50 and closes above 50, needs to stay above 50 2 or 3 days. To even think about breaking through this resistance up to $55, $60 for ECT. Yep, me too, Tech Man. Me too. What up, Helpful Crypto? Hey, you know what? I was waiting for you to come on because I still have the GFAI stock chart pulled up from last week when we charted it. I know that you freaking kicked some serious ass on that. We'll go over and look at it real quick. Boom, this is a stock that Helpful Crypto has been trading in the traditional stock market channel in the DCA Patreon group. Or actually, I think that one's unlocked, so I think everybody can see that channel. Go check that shit out. He's got some damn good picks in there. This one he picked, I do believe, Helpful, you bought down here in the 54-cent range, right? And he's all the way up here. The high on that thing was $1.70. No, $1.73. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. But from charting it from last week, right? So we rejected a few times here. We rejected at the top of the box, came down, had a gap. We do got a gap, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, you took profit, I do believe, which was smart thinking. We are getting into the overbought area. See what the weekly's looking like. Way above that 21-week moving average. And the daily had the bullish cross. 21 crossed over the 50-day on the 24th. Yeah, 52 cent range. Kick ass. Kick ass. Love it when a plan comes together. You can see we had bullish money in. Now we're having bearish money come in. We'll see what happens. I think you did good by taking your profits. And then what was the other one? You had a couple of them in there. What was your next biggest? Still enough. Case it moonshots, case it, because it's not very much resistance right there either. You know, that's not that much over here, and that's not that much over here. So I mean, it could keep going. It could definitely keep going. Very little volume, and it would push this thing higher. And then you even get back up into $3 range. That's really nothing either. Which one is it? If I got the right one. Made a nice bottom at $2.80. Nice bottom at $2.80 if I have the right one. She gives me zero resistance. That's a good one. Sounds like a good coffee too. Zero resistance. Well, alright guys, this is the one, crypto. So you bought where? Two something? 280? 270 something, I bet. Almost made it to the 50-day moving average. Closed above the 21, so I mean it's not quite bullish on the daily. Seems like it's very new. Like they just came out. Yeah, I'd probably keep a hold of it. See what happens. If it's gonna make a floor right here. $2.80 seems like a good floor. $2.88. And you're already up to $3.72. Damn good, son. Little bit of resistance over here. Not significant. I think it'll blow through that. And then you got the next little bit over here. Right around in the 450 area. I think it's going to go up above there. I mean, why wouldn't it? It's the stock market, right? Alright guys, I'm going to get off of here. Going to keep this at an hour. Hopefully this will help the YouTube algorithm. But I appreciate you guys all for stopping in. Remember, go join the DCA Discord. Join the Crypto Mentors Discord. Links for all that stuff in the description. Get over to DogeLordCoffee.com and buy some of that delicious ass coffee. Coffee Cosby coin. Oh shit. Remember guys, remember what we said about Bitcoin. Be watching that, be ready for the drop. I already got profit on a lot of my stuff. Keep that in mind. Everybody have a good night. Hit me up in the Discord if you need anything. Smash that like. Appreciate y'all.